do you think about going back to South Bend?
And it's a really exciting opportunity. Like, a few years ago, I never thought this would be like the situation that I'd be playing back there. But I'm glad this is the situation now, and couldn't be more blessed.
Have you been back to South Bend for anything since you left school?
I've not. So this is the first time back.
This will be your first time. Were you ever on the sidelines for a game there, like in uniform?
This is the first time. This is quite the opportunity experience here.
So your first game there since? Would you even like attend games while you were after you were enrolled there?
No, I was just a normal student, just focused on school, and yeah.
What are going to be some of the thoughts going through your head?
I mean, the thoughts. I mean, going through my head right now is just preparing. I'm not really treating like it's anything more special than it is. It's it's another game. It's I just gotta focus on my preparation and our team's preparation and going in there and doing what we do.
This is a different game, though. I mean, it's a different kind of a very traditional rival for Purdue.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you've been trying to communicate to anybody on this team about just what the mystique is like there on game day, or is this something they've been coming to you and asking you about just because they know your background?
No, we're just another a really great team. We're gonna have to go in there and we're just treating it like that. They're a great team, and we gotta attack it like that.
5 sacks last week USC had. What does the offensive line have to do better as a unit?
Obviously we just gotta do better protecting. We gotta keep Ryan off the ground. That's something we take pride in as a group, and that was completely unacceptable from us. And it starts with me, and we gotta fix that. So.
Well, what was the lowest point for you, Joey? You ever think you're never going to come back and play ball again?
It was always just in the back of my mind. Like, I wanted to come back, and I was always trying to stay in shape and trying to just be ready. And it was always just back in the back of my mind. And it finally got that opportunity to come here. And yeah.
Did you ever have a chance, or did you want to stay at Notre Dame?
I mean, I just thought it was time for something new, and I just wanted to play with someone I knew again. That's part of the reason why I came here was because Gus, and I just wanted to fall back to something I knew, and I love it here, and no place I'd rather be than here.
But you technically couldn't have gone back there right after retiring.
Yeah.
Just talk about how you felt you've played through these first 3 games.
Felt like I've been playing pretty well, but obviously still got some things to work on. Just trying to focus on what I need to do better, like the little things every single day. So
Obviously, playing USC was something that you would have thought of very immediately as a Notre Dame recruit, but not as a Big Ten player at that same time. Like that has also changed in that time. Was lining up against USC as a left tackle everything you thought it was going to be?
I mean, yeah, they got some really great players over there. It's quite the challenge, and I wish them nothing but the best for the rest of the year. So.
You're someone who has transferred, obviously, and I'm curious, like games like this, maybe Notre Dame is different because of just like what they are historically in college football, but a team like Illinois that you play in a couple weeks where there's a traveling trophy, how is that something as soon as you transfer in here, you kind of adopt those rivalries immediately?
I mean, yeah, I would say so. I mean, that's something we've built into this, foundation of this program is, the importance of these games, and it's a trophy game. So. Yeah.
Does Gus ever give you any feedback now?
I text him just about every other day. So, yeah, he's definitely been talking to me this week, and yeah.
Why did you pick Notre Dame in the first place? Like, what was it about them that won out over everybody else that was offering?
I mean, I was a Catholic kid from Indiana. I mean, that was the place to go if that was you had the opportunity. But like I said, there's no place I'd rather be than here. So.
Did you grow up watching them every Saturday?
Yeah. I mean, I grew up watching them. I grew up watching like all the Big Ten teams too. Like I was always watching football. So.
Did you visit Purdue coming out of Zionsville as a recruit?
I did. I went to game day visit in 2019 when they played Vanderbilt. I remember that. I remember Wandell Moore went off that game. So yeah.
There were a few of those.
Yeah.
Jeff Brom couldn't close the deal on you, though.
I mean, not a time, but here I am. So,
Did he try and re-recruit you to Louisville?
no, no,
So you didn't consider coming anywhere else after you retired from Notre Dame?
no. This is where I wanted to be.